Good morning, everyone. My name's Dave, and today is day 3 of my hiking challenge for sunrise hikes. And I've been doing this for the last couple of days, and I said I was going to do a 30-day challenge. And I'm going to do this 30-day challenge. But I'm also quitting coffee for 30 days. I don't have a problem with coffee. In fact, it's an antioxidant. But it's not like I was drinking a cup of coffee every morning. I was drinking minimum of a pot of coffee every morning. And then when it was over, sometimes I would make another pot. So I didn't realize how much energy that coffee was giving me throughout the day, but I think it was masking the fact that I needed some physical exercise. So me stopping coffee revealed that, oh boy, my body's got to learn how to produce its own energy now. So I didn't realize that by doing this 30-day challenge that you were going to be asking me if you could do a 30-day challenge. So for everybody that asks me if they can do a 30-day challenge, I want to say yes. And in fact, I didn't realize I was challenging all of you, but I guess I am. But here's the thing, you don't have to be as crazy as me. You don't have to get up here at the sunrise at the top of a mountain. And to give you an idea, this mountain, this is North Mountain. So you all know where I am. If you ever want to get up here at sunrise for the next 30 days, you can say, what's up? I'm here at the tower. This is the peak of North Mountain in Sunny Slope, which is just north of North Phoenix. It's in North Phoenix. I don't know really what you'd call this area, but I think it's North Phoenix, Sunny Slope. And this is North Mountain, so it's only about a half a mile hike up to the peak here, where you can see the towers. The towers are actually the peak. But it's about 2,000 feet high. So it's a solid hike. I mean, half a mile at school, you know, they have the tracks. It's 2 of those running around that track twice is only a half a mile, so it doesn't seem like a lot. But if you took that half a mile and you put it like this and had to hike up it, it's kind of like if you were to sprint that half a mile to get up here. But also, it's not taking me an hour to get to the top of this mountain. That's the other thing. It's a solid, intense hike, but it's only 15 or 20 minutes to get to the top. Right now, it's taken me 15 minutes to get to the top of this mountain. So I put in a really intense up, and that's why I'm not filming on the way up here, because I'm out of breath. But I'm filming when I get up here and take my breath, and then so you guys can see the sunrise. But so I want to talk a little bit about when I did the video yesterday. I had a few comments. One of the comments was from James about drinking moringa tea instead of coffee in the morning. And I think that that's a really good idea. I haven't done that because I haven't really been a big tea drinker. But I take moringa in my smoothies. So I take moringa capsules in the morning. It does give me energy, keeps me nice and clean in my digestive system during the day. And I think it helps, but I started upping my dosage of moringa during this 30-day challenge because I moved from coffee to fruit smoothies. I love fruit, and it's a nice treat to have a nice fruit smoothie. I know I'm getting like a whole bunch of fruit in my body right in the morning to give me some energy. But I do put moringa in that fruit smoothie. So I feel really good after that. So right now I'm not really doing moringa tea, but I'm doing moringa in my fruit smoothies. So thanks, James, for that. I think it's definitely a great idea. Maybe I should try some tea so I can have something hot in the morning too. But it is starting to get warm. Yesterday was 111 degrees out during the day. Right now it's perfect out. And then Yulia, I want to say thanks for watching, and it's so good to hear from you. And Yulia is going to do a 30-day challenge, but her 30-day challenge is going to be to watch me do these videos for 30 days and feel inspired and then find her thing. So thanks, Yulia. You're awesome. I hope you're doing amazing. I know that Hawaii is epic, so hope you're doing amazing. And then Emily, you wanted to take the challenge. Emily's superstar. You want to take this hiking challenge? If you want, you can meet me up here at the top of the mountain or pick your own mountain. But here's what I want to tell you all today is I want you all to pick your own 30-day challenge. So you can do a sunrise hike if you want in the morning and find a good place to go hike. You can do a sunrise workout, whatever you want to do. But I want you to pick a 30-day challenge that, see, this mountain's busy in the morning. It's awesome. I mean, there's like, the sun is not quite up yet. It's coming up. But this mountain, there was people coming down. Like I said, there's people coming down the mountain when I'm coming up the mountain. So I'm not the first one up this morning. But Emily Superstar, if you want to take this hike with me, go for it. I'm going to be up here at the top of North Mountain. You can see where I'm going to be. You can say, what's up? Or anybody, whoever wants to come up to North Mountain and take a hike and meet me here, go for it. I would love to see you and say, what's up? Then you can be in the video for that day. There's only 30 days of these videos, so you got to hurry. 27 days left. I might go longer, but we'll see. And then I also wanted to talk about another thing. So basically, what is your 30-day challenge? I want you to pick one. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be as extreme as I'm making my 30-day challenge. Like sunrise, top of the mountain, no coffee, only fruit, juice in the morning. But what I'd like you to do is something that feels good to you. Something that you know you've been wanting to do that you need to do. And I'm also doing something else when I hike here. I'm bringing it to you, and I want you to understand the process of that. I'm doing two things, or more than two things at the same time. So pick something that you want to do, and then you can sometimes tie that in with something that you're already doing so it doesn't take any additional time. That's why I'm doing these videos for you, because I'm hiking up here, getting some good exercise, but I'm also able to give you a video at the top here of the mountain. So I'm doing two things at the same time. You don't have to be doing videos like this, but just think, if you're already doing something, tie something that you want to do to the thing you're already doing. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, put it in the comments. If that doesn't make sense, I will give you further explanation. But I wanted to touch base really quick also on Barbara. What's up, Barbara? You're amazing. You're awesome. And all of you are awesome. But Barbara, I want to talk to you a little bit about just your comment yesterday. You started your business from home. It started growing fast and strong, but now it's slowing down. You're a little discouraged. You're thinking to yourself, should you throw in the towel or should you fight? You want to fight, but you don't know how. How do you get more customers while working a full-time job and a part-time gardener? So I know your pain. I feel your pain. I have my own company and I try to get new customers, but I haven't actually been trying to get new customers for a really, really long time. So here's what I would ask you. If you're asking yourself if you want to throw in the towel or not, here's the question. Are you doing it because this is what you want to do? Did you start this business because it's something that you want? Or did you allow someone to salt your mind a little bit? And I don't know if you guys know what this is. So salting the mind, there's a movie out there, I forget what it's called, but there's a diamond mine in Africa that this investor group is raising tons of money for in the US. And they take some samples from this mountain. And before sending the samples to the lab, they put a whole bunch of diamonds in the samples and they send them to the lab. And then the lab looks at the samples and are like, oh my God, there's so many diamonds in this mountain. But there's no diamonds in the mountain. The diamonds are only in the sample. That's called salting the mine. Well, in the movie, they end up raising hundreds of millions of dollars to mine this mountain that was empty of diamonds, and they put on the whole operation. They were salting the mine. So that's what salting the mine is. When someone comes in, basically con people will come in, tell you where to dig, not even just con people, just other people, just anybody. Anybody comes in and says, hey, dig here. That's where your gold is, and they'll point to an area and they'll tell you where to dig. And then you'll get so excited because it's shiny and it's a lot of money or something like that. I'm gonna get the sunset here real quick, see if I can. Oh, yeah, there it is. And they'll tell you where to dig, and you'll start digging where they tell you to dig. If you've ever felt that before, I don't know if that's what's happened with your business, Barbara, but I want for all of us to be aware, we need to direct our own path. There's two kinds of problems I've been learning about in human needs psychology. So human needs psychology is HNP. It's a science out there that Tony Robbins talks a lot about, and so does Chloe Madonis. If you guys want to check Chloe Madonis out, she's a strategic family therapist. She's incredible, totally mind-blowing. But in human needs psychology, there are two kinds of problems. There are safe problems and there are quality problems. And I don't want you to think about a problem as something bad. However, it can be. It can be something good and it can be something bad. Problems are what we place in our path, or we allow to be placed in our path. Problems are always going to be there. But if problems are always going to be there, can we place better problems in our path? That's the big question I want to ask you right now. The safe problems and the quality problems. So sometimes, Barbara, there might be something that you need to quit. So I know you had a question in there whether or not you should bail on it, but you don't want to bail. And if you don't want to bail, now you got to ask yourself, why don't you want to bail? Do you not want to bail because you don't want to bail? Or do you not want to bail because someone else doesn't want you to bail? Sometimes there's a reason to quit on your goals because maybe it wasn't the right goal when you set it. Just think about that. So here's the safe problems and the quality problems. Safe problems are that's the rut. Safe problems are the rut that you find yourself in. The depression, the addictions, the bad habits, toxic relationships. These things, in one sense, we kind of get addicted to as safe problems because we can control the situation, we think. We feel like we have more control over depression than we do of not succeeding. I don't know if that makes sense to you. But let me tell you the opposite of that. So the opposite of that is quality problems. So if you place a quality problem in your path, that is something like a goal, something big that you want to do, something that's good for you, something that, for instance, if you want to start flying an airplane, if you want to become a pilot, you say, okay, this year I'm going to become a pilot, or this year I'm going to get in the best shape of my life. Okay, those are two quality problems you just place in your path. In order to become a pilot, there's a list of things that you got to do. There's a whole bunch of things you have to do. So all of those things are steps to achieve that quality problem. And that quality problem is going to stop you from falling back into a safe problem or a rut. Because if you don't have anything to do, if you didn't give yourself anything to do, you're gonna fall back into the safe problem or the rut, the thing that you don't wanna be in, but you keep falling back and you don't know how to get out of it. And I don't want you to fall into ruts. I want you to fall into safe problems. Safe problems are the rhythm. You give yourself a problem, then you design a rhythm around how to handle it on a day-to-day basis. So I hope this encourages you today. Safe problems versus quality problems. Choose your quality problems. And that quality problem is going to be in the form of a goal. Something that you really, really want to do, that you've been either putting off or you haven't been putting it off, you just haven't been giving it the energy that it needs. Or you've been allowing yourself to give all of your energy to everybody else's problems, to all you helpers out there. I know how it is. I'm that way, my mom's that way. In my past, I have been that way, helping people to my deficit. There's something called the oxygen mask theory. Nobody's really talking about the oxygen mask theory. They are talking about the oxygen mask, but the theory of the oxygen mask is you put it on yourself. When? Before you put it on someone else. So I just want to encourage you, everybody, and Barbara, you got this. So I want to ask, for Barbara, I want you to just ask yourself, is this your decision? Is this your passion? If it is your passion, and if it is something that you chose, I want you to let me know in the comments, and then we're going to talk about it from there, how to actually get customers. But so it's a foundational thing I'm asking here. Prior to even saying how do you get more customers, first off is it your thing? Or is it something that was implanted there by others where you think you just got to be strong and finish it out? So those are just questions. They're deep questions. They're diving deep. So hopefully you get some benefit and value out of this episode. And now the sun is coming up. Look at that. Doot, doot, doot. Oh man, look at that sun. It is beautiful. And then over, let's see on this side, get some nice clouds. But yeah, check out that sunrise. Good morning, everyone. I hope you've got some value out of today's episode. And you're amazing. You're awesome. Love you all. Comment below with what's going on. I want to keep doing these and answering some questions, giving you a little tidbit, nugget Daily Dose of Dave. And let me know if you like these. Let me know what else you want, what questions you have. And also, I'll be really excited one day when I get up here and one of you are up here saying, "What's up?" And also, on the actual physical side of it, real quick before I end it, I started first day 189 pounds. I'm now at 183 pounds. And I've been eating a lot of fruit, so I've lost quite a bit of weight in like 3 days. And I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling light, feeling good. So, everybody, I hope you're having an incredible day. I'm gonna stare at this sun here for just a second. Well, no, I don't really want to stare at the sun. But look at that. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is all this? So, all right, everyone. Till next time, develop awesome skills. Now go find yo gold.